got several people on waiting. Let me adjust this just a little bit. Right there. Is that better? How is everybody today? My name is Bree. I am the owner and artist at Upcycled by Bree, and I have got a huge mega haul this morning. I did a bunch of shopping this week. It is tax season. As a small business owner, it is a stressful season. I've been overwhelmed and I needed to shop my feelings. So I did, and I ended up with some great stuff. Now, everything you see in front of you is already listed up on my site, upcycledbybree.com. I've dropped the collection down in the description box and also in the comments. And if you see something you like, I would run over right now, go ahead and grab it, check out, and get it, because people are already shopping and things go fast. Of course, if you place multiple orders within 24 hours, I will combine them down as much as I can into one box and refund any extra shipping to you. So those are the rules. I've got a table full of stuff here and 3 boxes down below, plus some brand new products that just hit my website. We've got a ton of stuff to look at, so we're gonna get started. But in the comments, say hello, let me know where you're watching from, and let me know if you see anything you like and love so far. Cool. All right. So I know a couple things have sold. We're going to start with that. I found this beautiful vintage bunny mold. It has already sold. After all was said and done, I paid about $4.20 for it, and it sold at $39.95. So I have been scoring with the spring items. Every thrift store in town has them out. Easter decor, spring decor, they're on top of it. So I've gotten really lucky. Now, if you are new here and you're wondering why I'm telling you what I paid and what I'm selling it for, that's just kind of how we do things around here. I've got a lot of people that are resellers that watch, and we kind of share all this information with each other. So some people think that's weird, but that's what we do. Good morning, everybody. I've got lots of friends popping on. If y'all wouldn't mind hitting that thumbs up for me too, I'd appreciate it. Okay, this little egg dish is more modern, of course. It is a Threshold brand, but I love it. Can you imagine this as a little centerpiece on a table? You could put your colored Easter eggs on it, or farm fresh eggs. It would be so pretty. I paid $4.80 for it, so paid up a little bit, but it is up at $16.95. I thought it was definitely worth it for the price. And you know, when you're shopping your feelings, prices don't really matter. I also think about it as a reseller, kind of like the overall total on something versus how many items I have, and then I average it out. So some things are a little higher priced, but some things are lower. That works well for me as well. These bunnies are gorgeous. They have quite the shine to them, which I don't always love, but with those extra spring colors in there, I thought it was really, really pretty. And of course, it's a mom and 2 babies, so I couldn't pass them up. I paid about $4.80 for them, and they are up at $29.95. The bunnies have been selling like crazy. Kim and Jennifer, Lindsay's here. Hey, Michelle, Nancy, and Brenda. Oh, Teresa said she's been finding good deals down in Florida finally for thrifting. So I was down in Florida in June for an event, and I went thrifting, and the prices were crazy compared to Kansas. All right, let's look at this before I drop it and break it. This is a beautiful chalkboard. It's very, very white, and that is like, that's not chalk, that's kind of just the finish on it. I'm not gonna paint it or do anything to it. I thought it was beautiful just as is. I paid $5 for it, and this thing is heavy. I have it listed up at $26.95. It's got a hanging hole here in it so you can hang it, and then it's got the cute little tray down here for the chalk. Like, how cute would this be? Like in a little entryway, a little hello or welcome, or you could actually use it, you know, as a functional chalkboard too. Susie from Nebraska, good morning. All right, this has already sold as well. I probably should have kept this. It's so darn cute. So the bottom of it says Holland Mold, but then also somebody's initials, like they did this in a ceramics type of trend class. But it is a cute little bunny. I believe they did probably hand paint it. And then it's a container But look how unique the lid is. Like its whole little head lifts off. So I just thought that was really unique. Never seen anything quite like that one. And it is sold. I paid $4 for it. It sold for $19.95. All right. I put up a question last week about this bunny. I found this when I was shopping with Lorraine at Major Thrift, and it was only like, I paid $2.40 for it. And I said, is this creepy or cute? Because she was totally freaked out by it, and I think it's totally cute. Now, its outfit is unfortunate, but you can totally change the outfit. It's got the little porcelain hands and feet. Oh, it's so cute. And its little face, and it's in really great condition. Just needs a new outfit. $34.95. Oh, hey, Lindsay. Lindsay came over from Sammy's channel. Welcome, welcome. Sammy is my thrifting buddy who lives about an hour away from me. She's got a channel too, a huge YouTube channel. And she has recently started doing live thrift hauls, and she's killing it. She's so much fun to watch. She just sold a porcelain bunny recently too. All right, next up are these beautiful ice cream scoops. I love the classic shape, but then look at this one. This one reminds me of like Cold Stone Ice Creamery or whatever, where they mix all the good stuff in. The patina on these is just gorgeous. How cute would these look in a vignette with an antique ice cream maker? I went ahead and kept them all together. I think they would look really cute, all three in a jar. So I sold them as a lot. I'm selling them as a lot. Paid $3 and they're up at $16.95. Yeah, Kim said just swap out the bunny's clothes and he's cute. Agreed. Somebody will do that bunny justice. Let's see, what else? Oh, this was a very popular item. Not sure if it has sold yet or not. It is a salt box, and I have been wanting to find one of these. This one is not super antique. It's a false graph, so it's vintage. But it looked like a lot of people were wanting this for their collection. Looks like it's still available right now. So it is $34.95, and I paid $6.40 for it. I looked comparables up on this. They were going for about $50 on like replacements.com or whatever. But the salt boxes are a very desirable item, and I love that lettering on this one. All right. Maisie, you're not going outside. Go lay down. The dog. Beautiful crock. Beautiful, beautiful crock. It's a great shape, great size. It's already got a felted bottom, so you're not going to tear up your furniture if you want to put it on furniture. And it's got this beautiful teal hand-painted rim. It's like the perfect teal color. I paid $5 for this, so a great price on this crock. It is up at $59.95. And these have been selling pretty well for me. I've listed a few now. They're a little trickier to ship, but they've all arrived alive so far, so I'm continuing to pick them up. Teresa's here. Hello, Teresa. All right, once I get through this, I think once I get through this table here of spring items, then we're gonna take a peek at all of the new products back here. I've got about 54 people on, and then after the products, I'll show you my industrial farmhouse stuff. This is sold, a vintage insulator. It is teal. I love the pretty teal ones. Great for spring vignettes. I paid $1.50. It sold at $9.95. I don't always pick those up. Usually the clear ones I leave behind unless they're super inexpensive, but the teal ones I always grab. Look how cute these are. Bought these together. They were like taped together. Paid 50 cents and they're up at $8.95. They are the perfect little spring basket. Selling as a set. Of course, I don't like to separate things. If I buy things together, I usually sell them together. Okay, this find is a little different for me. I don't usually buy anything so ornate and colorful, but those are just gorgeous. I could not pass them up. And they have this really pretty little box. I paid $1.95 for the box and the eggs. And I have it listed at $12.95. Hey, Tracy's on. Tracy came yesterday and did a local pickup of some paint. Or no, what'd you get? You got patina And some paintbrushes. Marty's on. Good morning, Marty. Okay, another very popular item. When I showed the sneak peek, I found this set of Enesco butterflies. And these actually came from the Goodwill. And my Goodwill is so crazy overpriced. But I was there. I was like right next door, so I stopped. And these were actually reasonable. I paid $5 for the set of 3. They've still got their, still got their stickers on them. I love the antenna. And then they have got the little hanging rings on them as well. So $5 I paid. They're up at $34.95. Oh, good, Tracy. I'm glad. Ooh, Teresa, what you cutting out? She's using her laser. Marty just asked about the DIY paintbrushes. Thanks, Marty. So, latest update from Debbie is they were still floating on the water. There was a delay because they're shipping in from overseas. So there was a delay getting them to her, which means there's a delay getting them to us, which means there's a delay getting them to you. And it's been a long time, and I do apologize. I've got several people, I think about 10 or so, waiting on brushes. The day I get them, the very day I get them, they will be coming out to you. They were still floating on the water, according to her. It could be a few days, it could be 10 days. But they're coming. I promise. In fact, Jasmine just sent me a short form video before I went live. I didn't have time to watch it, but it was about the brushes. So I'll check that, Marty, and then I'll PM you when I'm done. This adorable little green teapot, I paid $3.99, and it is at $12.95 up on my site. Totally still functional. You could still use this if you're a tea drinker. Cute little lid. And it's just a perfect green color. I should probably keep this too. I've been keeping a lot. Oh my gosh, I know, Michelle. She said the sun shining and then watching all this stuff is making her ready for spring. Girl, I agree. I'm gonna get outside this weekend. This basket came full of hideous floral, but sometimes you gotta look past the floral, right? You just gotta imagine what it could be without all of that floral. And I took all the floral out and separated it, and all apart, it was really pretty. All put together, not so much. But this basket is gorgeous. The shape, the way it hangs flat, the rope with a great patina. I paid $5 for it. It's up at $16.95. And it's got quite the height when it hangs. I think it was almost 2 feet tall. So that would be great. Can you imagine this off of an accordion hanger in an entryway? Gorgeous. Marty asked if did I keep anything from this haul. Marty, I kept this light bulb to go with my other little light bulbs. And I kept this. Sorry, nothing too exciting. It's a vintage like Lazy Susan paintbrush holder. Yeah, that's it. I wanted to keep a bunch, but like I said, I've been keeping a lot and my little house is getting pretty full, so I'm gonna slow down. Adorable bunny container. I think adorable is the word of the day. I paid $3.20 for it. It's modern, but it's really cute. $12.95, and can you imagine like little Easter egg candies or jelly beans or something in that? Or cotton balls. Sleepy Pig. I paid $1.50, and I will always buy sleeping critters. You know, I love critters, especially when they're laying down sleeping. $1.50, and it's selling for $8.95. More figurines. I hit the God Storehouse, and underneath their clothing racks, they have totes just of inventory they don't have room for on the shelves, and that's where I find the good stuff. Oh, hey, Jasmine's on. She's going to help drop some links. So if you see that, that's my friend Jasmine, handcrafted from home, helping me out. But I shouldn't be telling you all my secrets. Save me some of the critters. I paid $1 for this duck. There's a sticker underneath it. I didn't bother taking it off to check. Let's look. Kay's collection. Oh. Kay's collection is all it says. I paid $1. It's up at $10.95. I don't know. I just thought it was cute. The mom and the babies this week is the trend. All right, let's look at these weird little guys. So there were a ton of these gnomes. I don't do a lot of gnomes, but this one with his chippy paint got me. He was $4, so he was too expensive. But then I found this cute little one for $1.50. He's obviously much more modern. I thought they could be friends. I don't know. They're cute. We'll see how the gnomes sell. If y'all like the gnomes, drop me a comment. Let me know. And I'll start looking for them. All right, but I'm selling these guys as a set at $14.95. Robin says, hey, I'm addicted to your videos. Welcome, Robin. After that joke, you might not be. That gnome comes with a little rake, too. Julie says that there's an ongoing joke in her family with the pigs, gifting pigs to each other. Trust me, if somebody tells me they like something, they're like, I like penguins. I'm going to buy every single penguin I see and give that to you. So just fair warning. Look at this hand-painted. Jasmine laughed at my joke. Good. Look at this hand-painted mug. It's an Anchor Hawking milk glass mug, so it's a really good brand, good condition mug, but then somebody hand-painted that bunny, and I just thought that was too sweet to pass up. I only paid 50 cents for it, and it's up at $8.95. Oh, okay, Jasmine, she's on the wrong page. She's going to get on her business page. She can't drop links unless she's on her moderator page. Take your time. No worries. Kim likes gnomes, but bigger ones for the garden. Okay, well, and you know what? I'm going to start doing more antiquing and stuff here soon, you guys, and like garage selling and stuff. Now, as far as shipping that big stuff goes, we'll see, you know what I mean? But I can definitely look for some yard art stuff. Okay, I just went ahead and dropped the whole collection if y'all want to check that out too. And if you're catching the replay, you should be able to click the live chat button underneath the screen and see what we're talking about. This very cute little handmade piece of pottery. It's got wheat, but the wheat is blue and brown, and I love that color combination. And then look at this sweet little bird on it right there. 50 cents I paid, it's up at $8.95. And that would be really pretty with some like dried floral sprigs. Okay, any questions so far? I was laughing. I was talking to Jasmine earlier this week, and I was like, girl, I don't feel like I even shopped that much. Whew. Oh, Marty, I kept one of these. I kept the one that had the cork still, and it's actually already up in my decor. I had to. These are made in England Crocs. I looked these up, and there's actually some that say like relish, jam. This is the jam one. There were a couple of other ones, but now I'm like determined. We're gonna manifest these. I'm gonna find more of these. So tiny little right here says made in England. I looked them up and they're pretty pricey online. This one doesn't have the cork. I kept the one with the cork. So this one's only $19.95. I paid $3.20 for it. Teresa says they have a cold snap and it's 60 degrees. Teresa, we have a warm snap and it's going to be almost 60 degrees today, so I don't feel sorry for you. JK, I'm just jealous. These spoons came all together, bunched together at Goodwill for only $2.99, so that's a heck of a deal if y'all see multiples and you're a reseller. So then I can split this into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, counting's hard, 8 spoons. I'm selling them at $4.95 each, and these are like little dumpling spoons, right? In fact, I went and had some delicious dumplings last night. Oh my gosh, I'm still thinking about them. Over in Lawrence, they were so good. All right, I picked up the last of the cookie molds that were at the Giving Tree, and kitchen stuff was still 25 or 50% off. So I paid like $2.50 for these. These are Pampered Chef. This one's called the Sweetheart. It's up at $14.95. It's got the heart, so it'd be great for Valentine's Day, but still really pretty for spring. And then I've got 3 of the same here. These are Come to the Table Heart. These were made in 1999, and I'm selling them individually. There's 3 available at $14.95 each. But the rest of the cookie molds sold very, very well. What do y'all do with them? Do you hang them up on your walls or what? This is sold, little wooden bowl, made in Japan bowl. I threw in some Spanish moss and some eggs. It's sold at $9.95. And the eggs came all in a bag. What do I do with those? Are they over here? I was gonna show you guys. I don't see them right now. I'll find them in a minute. But I got a whole bag of eggs, like gorgeous colors, about this size, for $2.99. So I threw a couple together, and then I ordered a few nests off of Amazon. I tried to make some nests, and they're not too hard to make, but they're time consuming, so I went ahead and just ordered some, and when they get in and I do DIYs with them, I'll link them in my Amazon shop. They're really cute. This is another really pretty piece of pottery with the wheat. And this wheat, this pattern, this color, this reminds me a lot of my mom. She had so many beautiful pottery pieces like this. This one hangs on the wall, cute little board. I paid $2 for it, and it's up at $14.95. Very cottagey. And then this is a more modern marble and wood cheese tray. I paid around $3 for it, and it's up at $19.95. It's heavy, and I love the leather, the little leather rope on it. Those colors are just perfect. Dang, Jasmine with the links, girl. She's fast. All right. Who else has spring fever? Who's been shopping for spring stuff? Or are y'all still kind of in like the winter mood, sticking it out with the Valentine's decor and like trees and stuff? Let me know. I'm full spring mode here. I'm ready. This was a very popular item when I showed a sneak peek. It's a vintage Arthur Court 1986 marble cheese tray with the silver bunnies. Look how gorgeous. Looked these up online and they're pretty pricey. I paid $10 for this. I had watched it for a little while. It was $20 at God's Storehouse behind a piece of glass in one of the cases. This time when I went, it was marked down to 10. I was like, oh, it's mine. And then it's got the sorry, gosh, if I'm blinding you. It's got the cutlery with it as well, with the rabbits. So pretty. So I'm selling them together. These were $5 each. The tray was $10. So I paid $20 for the set. I have it up at $80. But this is going to be like a timeless piece. When I looked them up online, a lot of the marble pieces were like a green color. And y'all know I love green, but it wasn't as pretty. That white with the silver, much prettier. I don't know, y'all. 50 cents. He's up at $6.95. He works. Egg timer. Chicken egg timer. Pizza boards. I never pass these up when I see them. This one's got a great patina, beautiful wood grain to it. And I'm going to DIY this one. This is a read description. So if you see any of my listings that say read description, make sure you go through and actually read it. It's going to give you an idea of what I'm going to do to it. So I go ahead and list things up for sale before I actually make them over, because I just don't have time to do all those makeovers before I go live. And then people trust me and love my stuff and they buy them. Oh, it's already sold. So this one I have a fun idea, and I'm not gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna make a video and y'all just have to wait and see. But I paid around $4 for it. It just sold for $22.95. And if there is something that I say I'm gonna paint or I'm gonna make over and you absolutely love it the way it is, email me, upcycledbybrie@hotmail.com. Let me know. I bought this. Please don't mess with it. You could drop comments here, but I don't always see them. So if you really don't want it messed with, email me. I found some really cute baskets at God's Storehouse and they were great prices. I paid $2 for this one. It's up at $12.95, but I fell in love with all the different colors here on the cord. Very, very, very pretty. All the different textures on it, the handle, the patina around the metal. Y'all know I have a basket problem, and I haven't bought any for quite a while, so I'm justifying. I've been looking for more linens, and I've been striking out, so we're gonna manifest those linens too today. I did find these. I paid up a little too much because I thought it was a set of 4. Unfortunately, it's only a set of 2. So I paid $2.40 for them. They're up at $8.95, but they have got a beautiful, delicate corner. And so 2-person table setting, great. Or you could hang these, say out of a box or a basket, and use them to layer in texture in your vignettes, right? So I'm going to keep looking. Drop me a comment. Let me know what kind of linens you want me to look for. Blankets, pillowcases, vintage napkins, clothing, hats, gloves, scarves. What do you want? Okay. Teresa's been shopping, but not spring stuff. What have you been buying, Teresa? Yeah, I know, Kim. Sometimes we get snow clear up until like March and April. It's done. Loved this little yellow enamel container. I paid around $2.50 for it, and it's up at $13.95. Read description. I am going to be putting one of these new beautiful transfers on it. In fact, we can probably do this one here at the very end of my live. My live is going to be a little long today, so if you can't hang out the whole time, that's okay. Come back and watch the replay later. All right, another bunny item. This was $3.95. It's up at $12.95, and I actually found 2 of them. Thought about selling them as a set, but I'm like, I don't know if people would really need 2 of these, like a candy dish or a trinket tray. So I went ahead and listed these separately. They were in different areas at the thrift store. But there's a purple and there's a pink, and they're each $12.95. These Homeco bunnies, I'm so sad. I found them at God's Storehouse in the bins, in the little buckets. And I sold the 3rd one last week all by itself. It was the one that had the little kicking foot, like itching its ear. And I found its 2 friends. So if you bought the solo one last week, here's its friends. They are Homeco. They're originally sold in a set of 3. I paid $5 for these, which kind of stinks. But since I sold the friend, I had to get them. They're up at $14.95. So I hope if you have their friend, you get them. Dee Dee, you've missed a little bit, but guess what, honey? I've got 3 boxes of junk right down here, so you haven't missed it all. Don't you worry. I laughed at myself on this one. I was like, what a cute little galvanized tray. And I was like, you could flip it over. It could be a riser. And then I got to looking at the sticker, and it says end cap. So I'm imagining this is for like a heating cooling system in your house or something. Paid $1.50 for it, and it's up at $8.95. But to be fair, it is super cute as a tray. And you could even glue some like little wooden knobs on the bottom of this, little wooden feet, and then just make your own little vignette. Put it on top of a candlestick and flip it over, and it adds height. Oh, sometimes I buy things and I'm just like, whatever, it's fine. Oh, Anna got the Homeco bunnies. Did you buy the other one last week, Anna? The tray's sold out. See, y'all, you just buy it. If you think it's cute, you just buy it. Found some cute glass jars. I didn't go crazy, but I got these 2, and I thought they'd be really cute for propagating plants in the spring. So I'm going to sell them as a set. Of course, you just take the little corks out and stuff, propagate your plants, or you do whatever you want with them. Set of jars at $9.95, and this one is like tinted green just a little bit. And I'm a sucker for corks. Another cute basket, just a little guy. This would be great for paintbrushes, pens, pencils, makeup brushes. And it's got a great, great green color on it. Wooden handle, rusty metal. The jars are sold out. Anna didn't buy the other bunny. That's okay, Anna. You know what? If you see another one ever when you're thrifting and he's got the little foot like itching his ear, that's the friend. And if I find him again, I'll get it. Oh, I think I did buy it. Oh, good. I hope so. We'll see. Okay, anyways, my tape is empty on this one. I think I paid 50 cents. Oh, there it is. Yep, paid 50 cents, and it's up at $8.95. And honestly, these 2 actually look pretty darn good together, I think. All right. These Crocs, don't judge me. Ooh, this reminds me of my childhood. I was born in '87, so most of my memories are from the 1990s. These colors, boy, I swear my bedroom used to be these exact primary colors. Oh, bless my mom. I paid $2 for this jar, but it's read description, it's getting a paint job, and it's getting a beautiful crockery transfer. Again, I'm about to show y'all some of these transfers here in just a minute. So this is B, and this is A. They're each $16.95. Now, y'all don't get mad at me. This one has some actually pretty cool logos on it. It was made in the Philippines. I looked it up though, and it's not like super expensive or desirable, but it actually is kind of pretty. But I need things to paint. I'm a painter. Floral box. I love grabbing basic things like this. I paid $2 for this one. It's up at $13.95. It looks really textured, but it actually feels pretty darn smooth. So this is going to be another great candidate for a transfer. All right, a few more items on the table. Great piece of greenery. I always buy good greenery at the thrift store when I find it. Not even gonna paint this one or anything. I paid $3 for it and it's up at $12.95. Beautiful fern, full fern, and it's actually pretty big. If you're ever wondering what the sizes of things are, I try to put size descriptions in the listings, at least like height and width. That way you have a general idea. Sometimes it's hard to tell from pictures. This folding accordion candle stand, never seen anything like it. Thought that was really cool. So great for a centerpiece. And then, you know, you can fold it in. It doesn't take up as much room. You can fold it out. It takes up more room. You guys get the idea. Looked these up online, and they were kind of pricey, but they seemed like they're pretty easy to find. I've just never found one before. $24.95. It's listed, and I paid $5 on this unique candle stand. I liked the colors of it too, and the fact that these little candle cups look like little tart tins. Very dainty, very cute. Ooh, I found these eggs. Marty, I guess I'm not technically keeping these, but they're not listed because I'm going to DIY them. 12 Easter eggs. I paid $3, $2.40 for both packs. They were together. And then I'm going to be putting, I don't know, something on them. I've got some like of the knob stamps. So maybe I'll stamp them. I don't know yet. We're going to do some kind of egg craft. And then these were new in box, so I didn't want to pass these up. What is it? Opal House? I never heard of the brand. Oh, Target. They came from Target originally. I paid $3.20 for them, and they're up at $14.95. The colors are really pretty. Very muted, and it's a vase filler. Okay. This apothecary jar, I paid $3.24. It's up at $12.95. I always grab them when I see them. I am hoping soon I find a bunch. Like, I love putting them together in a collection, filled each with different items. You can use them functionally, like in the bathroom for cotton balls, or in the kitchen for beans and stuff, or decor. All right, this is one of my favorite finds of the week. It needs some help. I keep finding copper items that have been spray painted. So in the listing, it says I'm going to restore it. I'm going to get this spray paint off of it. I can take my fingernail and scratch it and it comes right off. So I know I'm going to be able to remove it because look at that gorgeous copper that's underneath. And this is an antique hanging wall cistern. So it held water dispensed here. Now it does have, it's not functional anymore. I don't think I would drink water out of it anyway. But once I have all of the spray paint off and it's back to copper, it's going to be gorgeous. Never found anything like it, so this was really exciting. I paid $4 for it. It's up at $89.95. The listings online were crazy high. There are some really, really, really fun ornate ones. Okay, Michelle said look up Opal House when you go to Target. Here's the thing, Michelle, it's like I hardly ever go to Target because I hate wanting to make a road. Our like big road here in Topeka with all the stores and stuff, it's just busy and it's clear across town and but I'll check it out next time. I found these clowns. There was a whole tote of clowns. Are you guys into clowns? Do clowns freak you out? Let me know. Do you collect clowns? Do you want clowns? I used to be scared of them when I was little. But these are just little, I am a sucker for cheap vintage, like, not cheap, but like vintage plasticky, I don't know, I just love it. That look. These are $4.95, made in Hong Kong. And somebody gave me a comment that they had like the whole collection. I only found the 2. There were so many clowns, so many, but I didn't go crazy because I didn't know. I did not know. Okay, brand new to my website. Before we get on with the last few things in the haul, I have added, I'm super excited, some Redesign by Prima transfers. I've been looking at adding transfers in for about a year now, and I finally made the leap. I went ahead and got 12 designs to begin with. It's hard. There's so many Prima designs. So many. I know a lot of you know what transfers are, but if you don't, they are basically like stickers for adults. They're embellishments you can add onto your projects, and they just add such a beautiful, unique look without a lot of effort. So I've got several different sizes, 12 different designs. All of the sizes of the transfer and everything are in the description. Jasmine, would you mind dropping the collection? Actually, let me just do it. It's kind of tricky to find on my website, unfortunately. It's the main thing now. But I added different sizes because they're different prices. I knew people would want to do some small projects. I know I've got some viewers that do furniture. So I wanted there to be a good, oh, you already did. Look at her. Whatever, I did it. I did it too, but you're faster. I wanted there to be a good variety. So this one is a vintage botanical. It's a 48 by 35, so one big sheet. And each picture and listing has a really good detailed picture. But I wanted to get a good variety of floral labels, animals. This one is called the Classic Vintage Labels. So this is the one that I'm going to put on the Crocs. Oh, Teresa asked if I was going to do flat rate shipping on them. You know what, Teresa? That's a fabulous question. And that is a good point. Yes, I should. They are not listed flat rate shipping right now. So here's the deal. If you purchase any of these right now during my live and shipping seems a little high, let me know, email me, and we can adjust it down, because that's a good point. These won't be very hard to ship. I do flat rate shipping on my decoupage paper and my brushes and stuff, so yes, very good point. This one I think is my favorite. It's hard to pick, but I think this one's my favorite. This is the Vintage Seed. So these look like little seed packets. Your purchase prices are great here. In Southern California, prices are higher at the thrift stores. Higher than my prices? Or higher than my thrift store prices? Oh, Jasmine's dropping individual links. Girlfriend, I appreciate you. This one is the dark floral. Look at those moody colors. Gorgeous. This is another one of the big sheets. 24 by 35. And then I've got some that come in pages, and then it tells you how many pages. So this one is 3 pages of 8.5 by 11 vintage labels, and they're like in this beautiful blue ink color. And look how many you get. Whoops, sorry, blind you. Look how many you get. These are only $13.99. This one might be a little bit more. These small ones are $13.99. I think this one's like 20 something. Jasmine dropped the link. I was going to try to memorize prices on everything. I'm just glad that they tell me the name on each of them. Botanical Paradise, beautiful light colored pink flowers. White Magnolia. This is going to be one of my favorite ones to use too, I can already tell. This one is Butterfly. Oh, look at the leopard print. Kim's excited. Yes, Kim, I am so stinking excited too. We'll do a transfer on a couple of things before we get off of here today. The sheep, look at its tongue. I only have 3 of the sheep in stock. I am ordering right now from Sweet Pickens Milk Paint Company. She carries items for us to order too. So I'm ordering from her, and the stock on a couple of these were lower, but I will email her and get more in stock if I need to. The Papillon collection, more butterflies, and then look at the vintage words here. So pretty. So, so pretty. Scribbled animals. So if you're a horse lover, like each animal has little doodles on the inside of it. And I got some horses. Wild Soul. So those are the 12 designs. Again, you can hop on the website, dig through them, check them all out, figure out which one's going to be your favorite, but I cannot wait. I'm so, so excited. I also got new milk paint colors in, so I'll show you those briefly. 5 new milk paint colors. Haberdash is a beautiful gray. Purple Posies. Look at that lavender color, y'all. Oof. To die for. Providence. Gorgeous, gorgeous teal. Very bold. Sweetwater. This is going to be one of my favorites. It's probably showing up a little bit white. That it's a very, very muted mint color. And Curry. Isn't that gorgeous? That would look great with sunflowers. So 12 new transfers, 5 new milk paint colors, and I also added in, ooh, Jen said the butterflies would look good on an old window. You're so right. I added in the crackle medium. So this can be used under milk paint, but I'm also going to try it under DIY paint and see what happens. You put this on, say you do 1 coat of paint and you need to have 2 coats total. You put your first coat on, then you apply your crackle medium, and then you put your final coat on, and it provides that beautiful, authentic crackle look in your top coat. So, talk about exciting, and that's why I've been so quiet this week. Between taxes and new products, boy, and shipping. All right, let's get on with the rest of this thrift haul. The rest of the stuff I have today is like industrial farmhouse goodness, and I have it here in boxes. Oof. So this little double tail I fell in love with, and I probably should have kept it too for my kitchen, but I'm literally running out of room. Look at the authentic rust spots on it. Little double-sided container. I paid $1.50 for it. It's up at $12.95. It's got the chippy black wood handles, and I don't think it's super old, but it was probably left outside or something. So the patina on it is gorgeous. That would look really pretty with yellow flowers in it. Okay. Could not pass up the Stanley thermos. Can you imagine how many cups of coffee were drank out of this? How many times did it get dropped? Dinged, bumped. I haven't opened it. Like I put decor use only because I imagine it's probably pretty beat up. Yeah, it's used. But this would look so cool in a man cave, in a kitchen vignette, on a coffee bar. Paid $4.95 for it. It's up at $19.95. And these Stanley, the vintage Stanley thermoses that are in good shape go for quite a bit of money. That one's not really usable, so I didn't list it for much, but I thought it would be great decor. Wooden duck. Let me know if you know why he has this cutout. I tried to look it up and I could not for the life of me figure it out. I paid $6 at Goodwill for the wooden duck, and he's up at $24.95. Love his colors, and then he's got the plastic eyeballs. He's good colors. I thought about painting him, but I'm gonna see if he sells as is because he's got good colors. If he doesn't sell as is, I'm gonna paint him and put like cactus, like succulents or something down his back. This rooster is sold. He was one of the most popular items. He is solid wood, no modern sticker or anything, and the bottom is really, really rough. So I'm thinking, I want to say he's hand carved, but the paint job looks more modern. So I'm not sure exactly. Either way, he's very cool. I only paid $8 for him, and he sold for $29.95. Oh, they said the duck is for a guy to put like his wallet and keys in for like a trinket tray in a man cave or something. That sounds right. Oh, here are the eggs I was looking for. Look at the colors on those eggs. I paid $2.99 for all of those beautiful eggs. I found a bunch of these, and they are read description. I paid $2 each for them, and they're up at $9.95, but they are going to get a great, great transfer on them as well. Gorgeous, almost like weathered galvanized with the wood handles. And I found 5 of them, so I grabbed all 5. When you guys find multiples and you're a reseller, always a good deal. Ryan's sister likes the way I say eggs. Eggs? Eggs? How do you guys say eggs? Oh, the duck is for long fireplace matches. How do y'all say eggs? You have to call me later, Jasmine, and say it for me. This bucket was 50 cents. Looks like it was maybe, I don't know, bridal shower, who knows. That's going to come right off with some magic eraser, and this is going to be the perfect backdrop for a transfer. So when I went shopping this week, I had those transfers on my brain. I paid 50 cents. That guy will be $12.95 after I add a transfer to it. And you guys will see how quick the transfers are, quick and easy. So if you're a crafter and a reseller, they are a great, efficient way to make over your projects. This tobacco basket had some hideous floral in it. It's got one little break right there, little hot glue, and nobody would notice. I'm just gonna leave it as it is, and y'all can fix it if you'd like, or you can leave it. I thought about breaking it up and making it look more antiqued. I decided to let it be. Paid $3 for it. It's up at $22.95, and it's got a great hanging rope on it already. Oh, and it's read description. I'm gonna add floral. I'm gonna add stuff to this. That's why I didn't fix the break, because I figured the floral is going to cover it up anyway. And then if y'all want to remove the floral down the road and change it, you can. I found this little lusterware horse. Horses always are a popular item around here. I paid 50 cents for it. It's up at $8.95. This, okay, don't judge. It's not listed because I'm going to take it apart. It's going to be a DIY project. I paid $6.95 for it, so it's a little pricey, but it is a very unique wreath. It does need to be washed up. It's very dusty. A very unique wreath, but it's got a huge nest here, a small nest over here. So there's 3 pieces, and I've got a wreath and 2 nests already, and some of this floral is salvageable. There's some really pretty dangly floral. This little mossy stuff is cool. Not too wild about these, right? But what I'll do is I'll take it all apart. Then I'll have a couple of nests, I'll have a wreath, and I'll have some amazing floral, all for just $7. So if you see ugly old stuff, again, just like the basket, try to reimagine what it could really be. Like this was probably really pretty at one point. It's just, it's seen better days. I found another bread box. The last one I found sold a few days ago. This is $44.95. I paid $8 for it. Now, it's got a great green color on it, but whoever top coated it, it's like yellowy and drippy and icky. So I am going to chippy milk paint this. And the milk paint will work really well over this real shiny material. I think I'm going to use the new crackle on it. So after a good makeover, it's still nice on the inside. I'll clean up the edges a little bit, hit it with some food safe hemp oil, get it all ready for food safe use, and it will be $44.95. I love a good bread box to help keep your kitchen counters more organized, keep the clutter off. Okay, I found this for $2.50. It's a little cattywampus, and it doesn't have any hanging hardware. There's a sticker on the back that says rustic palette, and then like some weird command hanging strips. So I don't know, whoever had it, I don't know what they were doing with it. But I paid $2.50. It's up at $29.95. I'm turning it into a tray, and I'll be adding handles on each side. So then it'll be like a centerpiece. I'm gonna also add some kind of stencil. I don't think a transfer would stick very well to that. Ooh, this gorgeous mirror. Let me not blind you. Gorgeous, gorgeous mirror. It's wood, it's vintage. I paid $1 for it. It's $12.95, and I am going to add a beautiful transfer to the back of this mirror. Look at that wood though. It's so patinaed and weathered. And then the actual mirror itself has the great aging on it. That would look gorgeous in a vignette. These are super cool. Found 3 of them. I paid $1 each. No, yeah, I paid $1 each. They are vintage EMIG metal cast iron boots. Drop me a comment if these ring a bell. Do these bring up any memories for you? Let me know. 2 black ones I'm selling as a pair for $24.95, and the spray painted red one is $11.95. This one also has a hole in it, so like it could hang on the wall. These 2 do not have a hole. I thought about painting them, but I thought maybe they would spark some fun memories for somebody, so I'm gonna put them up as is. If they don't end up selling, I'm gonna paint them, maybe add a transfer, and put some floral in them. So don't be afraid to take a chance on things, especially when they're lower priced. And then if they don't always sell as is, that's okay. Then you can make them over, because that's what we do. Teresa had a boot like that. What'd you do with it? She had a pink one. Look at these beautiful chunky wood spoons. 50 cents I paid, $6.95 for the set. They're big, they're thick. And they've each got a little bit of like wood missing. Gorgeous, gorgeous to add to your collection. My vintage wooden spoon collection is dwindling on my website, so I need to find some, but I haven't been able to. Somebody else is buying them all, darn it. This, I put a horseshoe cup, I think, or horseshoe holder. I listed this as. I paid $3 for it. It's $12.95. I never pass up a good horseshoe. They are always very, very popular. The black boots are sold. Teresa, how did you style your boots? Your boot. And then this trivet. The colorful ones always catch my eye. These look great in a basket wall collection. So not super farmhouse, right? A little more boho, but I never pass them up because they're so pretty. $8.95, and I paid $2.40. Back when my bedroom was a little more boho, I had a beautiful basket collection, and Marty actually ended up buying that when I sold it. And I had a few of those pretty ones. Yep, that trivet sold out. They're popular. Wooden grapes, handmade. Y'all, somebody handmade these. Drilled holes in some wooden round beads of some sort, glued them, floral wire. They were in a bag with the pears, but the pears are missing their stems. I couldn't really see very well, so I got it all home, right, and opened it. I have $11.95 on the grapes. There's 2. And these, I'm going to actually drill out the holes where the stems were and add some floral sprigs to them. So they will be $14.95 and very, very pretty and cute when they're all done. So I took a gamble on those. Not exactly what I thought it was when I opened it, but that's okay. All right, we got about 20 or so more items, and then we'll do a quick transfer. Thank you all for hanging out this long. We've already been on for 53 minutes. So again, if you can't hang out the whole time today, I totally get it. This beautiful tray had a piece of like quilt fabric inside of it. It was hot glued. You can still see some of the glue. So I'll just heat that up with my heat gun and get it off, no problem. But this is gonna get a pretty round stencil on the inside. It's got the little faux leather handles. It's a really sturdy and really good shape. I paid $2.50 and it is $19.95. Read description. Ooh, Dee Dee got the black boots. She's thinking about putting white tulips in them. Gorgeous. And that's why I didn't paint them. Because I thought somebody would love them just as is. I love a round cottage wall basket. Love, love, love. I love even more when I can find like 2 that are different sizes. But this one was only $2.50. So that counts. And I have it up at $24.95. It's a big one. And these are so pretty. Some dangling floral, something tall sticking out of it here. Maybe like some rolled book pages, maybe a little piece of linen hanging out. You can do so many pretty things. And these look great on the front door as well. So I always buy those round cottage baskets when I see them. These ceiling tin decor pieces haven't been selling as well as they used to for me. I went ahead and grabbed this one though because I love the color of it just as is. Brown is definitely coming back into trend this year. And this is a good brown color. It's got some nice faux distressing on it. They did a good job. So some darker colors underneath and then distressed back to the metal. And this one was only $3. So I went ahead and picked it up and I think I listed it at $14 or $16.95. That cottage wall basket is sold. I don't always buy clocks, but this one caught my eye. Beautiful mantle clock. And I do have it listed to be chippy painted. I have a feeling somebody might purchase this and not want it painted. So again, if you ever buy something from me, you don't want it painted, email me upcycledbybrie@hotmail.com and let me know. But it's got some great detailing, so it's gonna look really pretty painted if I get that far. I checked it out, it does work. It takes a weird battery. I had to order one. It's a 1.5 volt. I stuck a 9 volt battery in it and I was like, oh, it doesn't work. Wrong battery. So, DNA, I don't know. I don't know if it's actually super collectible, but it does have a little music like bell thing in it. It chimes. Okay, moving right along. Found this little tote. I had to move some things around. I checked the back of the shelves. Always look low, look high. This was hidden down on the bottom shelf way in the back. Only $2.50 for this adorable little tote. Got the rope handle. You don't see that very often. And it's not real wood. It's like MDF, but it's a read description. I'm going to paint it. I'll paint the inside and everything. It'll be gorgeous. I'm going to add transfers and paint it. Reading my own notes. $16.95 once it's all said and done. This gorgeous cheese board, this sucker is heavy. Heavy. From the workshop of Ron Miller. There is a personalized sticker on the back of it with a phone number, no area code. Darn it. I paid $5 for it, so I paid up a little bit, but it is gorgeous. This is burned in, and I listed it at $29.95. Then it's also got the cutout handles on the side. So pretty. But the mark, you know, the little holes in it, you can put your little dishes with your sauces or whatever. Put all your cheese and crackers over here. And then it looks like, I don't know, the piece of wood maybe had some damage or something. He fixed it. I just thought that was so pretty. In fact, I should probably keep it. I grabbed this organizer, paid up a little bit for it. I paid $8 at the Goodwill. Goodwill is just expensive. But it's a really pretty weathered wood. And it's got 3 hooks, a cup holder, and a mail slot. So I thought that was a great organizer. Excuse me. I didn't put a piece of tape on that one. I think maybe $24.95. Excuse me. I grabbed this thing for $1 and it's not listed because I'm going to use it for a DIY. It's got like a half spindle, which makes a great decor board handle. And then I thought this piece would make a cute little shelf sitting at a sign. I think Ron Miller was an art teacher at Shawnee Heights. Seriously, Michelle? That's so stinking cool. I went to Shawnee Heights High School. You're probably right. I wonder if he made it in the woodshop class. Oh, wait, it said from his workshop. How cool. I wonder, I'll have to see if I can look him up on Facebook. See if I can find any info. Found another brass plate. So a couple weeks ago, I found 2 of these. They've both sold. And then this scalloped one sold quick last time. So this one is listed up at $22.95. Gorgeous, gorgeous detail. And I only paid $2. I thought these would be really pretty as a plant tray. Catch the water. And that would also give it a beautiful patina. I went ahead and listed these up. I bought these and they're gorgeous baby's breath bouquets. The color is not quite right for my living room decor. So I went ahead and listed them for $2.95 for these really pretty dried baby breath bundles. So if you're buying any of my little items today and you need a pop of floral for it, I have a whole floral collection on my site as well. So I'm going to go ahead and pass those on instead of returning them, because I did order them off of Amazon, but they came from a small business owner. Hello, I'm Molly. I opened my business during COVID. And I'm like, I can't return these to her. No. So we're going to pass them on. I did keep a couple. I kept a couple and used them in my kitchen. They look great in my kitchen, but they weren't the right colors for my living room. Okay, one more little box of stuff here, and it's some of the best stuff. Save the best for last. And then we're gonna do a quick transfer, and then I'm gonna go enjoy this weather. Oh, he died. Darn it, Michelle, I'm sorry. Okay, well, thanks for the information, but that actually makes that cheese board even more special. If it hasn't sold, I might actually keep it now. This is why we thrift, y'all. This is why we thrift. And keeping memories alive. Oh, no, it's making me kind of emotional. Okay. Whew. These two baskets were twist tied together, like here and here and here. So somebody had made them like a little quadruple basket, and baskets were half off. Always a great thing at the Giving Tree. So I went ahead and bought this. I only paid $1.50. Separated them, and I have them up, I believe, at $12.95. But they're gorgeous. I showed a little, $13.95. I showed a little way to style them. I put some of that baby's breath and like wooden spoons in one side, and then a little nest with some eggs in the other. Of course, paint brushes, silverware, pens, pencils, any of that stuff. Makeup. 2 rolling pins I found. These were behind the glass at God's Storehouse. I paid up a little bit for them. This one was $10 and this one was $8. But I could not help myself. Look at those handles. Look at the weathered rolling pin. This one is $22.95. It is, I think, rolling pin E, and this one is $19.95, rolling pin D, antique rolling pin. I almost kept this one. The green is just a little too bright. It's going to be the perfect spring green color, though, in your kitchen vignette. This little guy is already sold. Again, just a little wooden bowl I found. I paid $1 for it. I threw some Spanish moss and a few of those eggs I thrifted. And then once spring is over, boop, you take it out. You throw a Christmas tree in it during Christmas time. Catch my drift? These little bowls are so cute. $9.95, and it is sold. The baskets would be cool for outdoor food gatherings, plasticware, and napkins. Yes, ma'am. So cute at like a little picnic on a picnic table. Gorgeous copper mug. I paid $3. It was expensive, but look at that patina. This one would look really pretty hanging off of a mug tree, like on a coffee bar, hanging like this to where you could see on the inside. And again, it's got one of those really tall handles, so when you hang it, it actually like shows. Sometimes if the handles are too short and down low, then the mug will hang like this. You know what I'm saying? Handle shape is important. And then it's got the great detail on it. Looks like a barrel. $8.95 I had it listed. I paid $3. Another vintage wine opener. I get these every time I see them, and they always sell. What gets me is that little patina around the metal. Paid 50 cents. It's up at $6.95. More kitchen items. You know what I realized? These are the things I think about at night. This is why I never sleep. There was a bowl. I got these at Major Thrift. There was a big wooden bowl, and I almost bought it for $8. It was kind of pricey, but it was big. But somebody had painted it black, and I was like, do I try to restore it? Do I roll with it or whatever? I ended up putting it back. And I found these, and the little black tips on them caught my eye, and I was like, oh, those are cute. I was laying in bed one night. I was like, that bowl went with these. There's a salad set. So I'm going to run back over there tomorrow with their 20% off on Sundays and see if it's still there. Darn it. $9.95 on this set. I paid $3, but these are good, thick, still usable, gorgeous wood color. And again, somebody hand painted the handles. You could even just dress that up a little bit if you wanted, and that would be really pretty. Salad serving sets sell really well for me. Say that 10 times fast. All right. Another wooden bowl, nice and thick. I almost wanted to call this a mortar, like for a mortar and pestle. You could definitely use it as that. It didn't have a pestle with it, so I just called it a thick wooden bowl. She's thick. $8 I paid, but it's beautiful. It's up at $19.95. Couple more things. Copper potpourri pot with beautiful patina around the handles especially. And then the lid comes off, of course. You put your potpourri or your incense in there, and it's got the little holes in the top. And then it's got the brass handles and the brass knobs. So can never pass up a good mixed metal. I paid $4 for this. It's up at $14.95. And the copper and the brass has still been selling really well for me. So as long as y'all are buying it, I'm selling it. I sold one of these a while back. It was copper that was spray painted, and I was so sad because I looked it up and I realized it was supposed to be copper, not gold. It sold, and then I found one this week that was not spray painted. Look at the patina. So this is a candle reflector. You put your taper in there, and the shape of this copper piece reflects the light outwards. You've got the handle for carrying, so when you're walking around, it's like an oldie time flashlight. It's got a nice felted bottom so it won't scratch up your furniture, and then this base is wood. Black metal handle with the details. This is a gorgeous piece. I only paid $2.50 for it, and I only charged $22.95. Look at the patina all the way around the bottom. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Rooster. Copper rooster. Starting to go cross-eyed. So much junk. I paid $3.99 for it. It's up at $16.95. I've sold a few of these. It's got the cute little hanging hook on it. So cute in a country farmhouse kitchen. Another trivet. This one is just a beautiful egg shape, light color. And I paid 50 cents. It's up at $6.95. Of course, these are great for your hot plates, your hot dishes in the kitchen. Also great in a basket wall collection. The shape is unique. It would be a great shape to add in with round baskets. This little brass cooking cauldron, I paid $3.50 for. It's got the handle with the little divot right there to hang over the fire. Was this one really for cooking? I'm not sure. It says made in India. It actually does have some discoloration on the bottom, like it was heated up. I have it up at $14. $13.95. And then I feel so silly. I asked yesterday on a short form video what these were. I didn't know. I had to look it up. But y'all knew. Y'all knew, and I got roasted. One guy said, I just had to bite my tongue. He's like, you must not have a husband or kids, huh? I think kind of insinuating that I wasn't very domesticated. Because they are oven push pullers for your hot oven rack. The little hooks here, you pull the hot oven rack out. The little divots here, you push it back in. Instead of trying to risk burning your hands with a hot pad. Genius! These are sold out. I paid 25 cents for them, and they sold for $6.95. But that guy, I just wanted to be like, But yeah, everyone's like, duh. Apparently they were a pretty popular crafting item at one point. I'd never seen them before. Very, very handy. Last piece today is this adorable copper candle holder. It does have a felted bottom. I paid $3 for it. It's up at $12.95. And the inside of it does have this smaller candle cup so it would securely hold your taper. But again, found so much good copper and I can never pass it up. Did I show these? Maybe I didn't show these. Cute little basket set. I paid $4 for them and they're $14.95. And I always love a good duo when one is bigger than the other. And then they're half baskets that will hang on your wall very, very nicely. That's my mega haul. Boy, did I shop my feelings this week. This weekend I'm going to try not to buy so much. We'll see. I want to do some projects. I want to do lots of projects this week, so I don't want to have too much junk to have to deal with. All right, so I'm thinking I'm going to add a transfer to this guy and this guy. I want to open up the Vintage Seeds one because that one looked like my favorite. And then what do we think? Should I put some floral on this one or one of the like French labels? Drop me a comment. I'm so excited. Also, let me know if you've used transfers before. Any brand, it doesn't matter. Just curious to know who's played with the transfers before. All right, so this one comes in rolls, 25 by 34 sheet size, one design. So they roll out like this. Oh, these are bigger than I thought they were gonna be. How pretty. Those colors. All right, French labels. I hear you, Michelle. Let me see if there's a small enough one for this yellow guy. I might have, yeah, these are bigger than I thought. That's okay. We'll start with this one. And a French label. I'm excited. My floor is about to be covered with little pieces of plastic. All right, we'll start with one of these. And I might have to think on the yellow one. I want something bright on the yellow one. All right. Oh, look how pretty. Let me not blind you. So again, these are just like huge giant stickers for adults. There's a bird on this one. Fall catalog of roses. That would be pretty. I'm thinking maybe one of these bigger ones. That one says Paris. Yeah, let's go with that nice big one. All right, so they're on a sheet of paper and they are covered in plastic, and all you're gonna do is leave the plastic on and cut out the part of the design you want. So you can mix and match your transfers. You don't have to apply them the way they're laid out. You can cut them up, mix them around. Oh, Melanie says she's new to them. You've purchased a lot, but you haven't used them. Girl, they're so easy. It's time to bust them out. Once you have your piece cut out, we're going to remove it, the plastic, off of the paper. So now you've got your transfer on your plastic and you've removed the backing. Once you place it on your item, it's there. So make sure you place it exactly where you want it. This is just a metal, shiny piece of decor, so it's going to stick really well. It's going to be a little different on painted items, but I will do a video this week edited where I'm going over painted items. Hold on one second. I have not cleaned this. Ooh, the anticipation. I want to make sure it sticks. Hey, Amber. Oh, Amber, honey, you did. You missed everything. You'll have to catch the replay, but no worries. I am putting a transfer on this container because I am now carrying Redesigned by Prima transfers. Oh, good. Amber just bought some. I don't know if she bought them for me, but she said she just bought some. All right. So now that that's clean and dry, I will take my piece of transfer on the plastic, place it exactly where I want it, and press it down. Okay. Then I've got a little rubbing stick here. And I'm going to rub to make sure it all adheres well. Are they like Cricut transfer application, putting rubbing alcohol on first? No, Michelle, these are way easier than like the Cricut decals, in my opinion. You'll see here in just a second. Because you don't have to use the transfer tape on these. They're already on transfer tape. if that makes sense. You've used the transfers. They're a game changer. Love them. Yep. Oh, yep. Amber said she bought them from somebody else, but now you'll know where to go. No worries, dear. There's a ton of us. I love that you're supporting any small business. Okay, so now I've rubbed it all down. Now I'm going to take the plastic and pull the plastic off. You'll want to go nice and slow and make sure that everything sticks. It's not sticking right there. So I'll just take my stick and rub down right there a little bit harder. Usually I work on a table, not freestanding. We'll just gently start peeling back that plastic. You want to make sure the edges are really pressed down. And then once you have your edges really, really secure, then you can usually go just a little bit faster. This one's very detailed. Okay, let me do it on the table real quick. I can't hold it and rub it at the same time. All the little tiny petals and stuff want to be individually rubbed down. I use my fingers a lot too. Like I use the stick obviously over the plastic. You don't want to do the stick right on the transfer, but then I just use my finger over the transfer itself. And I've played with transfers in the past. I've never sold them before, so I'm really, really, really excited to offer 12 so far, and then I'll keep adding more in. So drop me a comment, let me know what kind of transfers would you be interested in. I've got floral, labels, and animals. Oops, mainly so far. Okay, there we go. All these little itty bitty tiny leaves really wanted to be rubbed down individually. I love that muted blue color. So gorgeous. So what, in like 2 minutes, even faster if you weren't live, I've taken that plain little tin and now upcycled it that fast into something that looks hand painted. I'll pop some floral in that. Boom. Can the transfers be used on canvas? Having a vision in my head of the Japanese cherry blossom transfers on a black paint. Yes, of course they could. I haven't ever done a transfer on canvas. I'm sure some other makers have, so I'll look that up a little bit. I'm thinking, if anything, you might need to like lay down a clear coat and then put the transfer on top of it. Yep, isn't that pretty? So these are going to be a game changer. Okay, explain how to order the transfers. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and grab you a link that you can click right now. So I'm going to copy the link. I'm going to drop it here in the comments. Just click that link, pick out which one you want, and you can add it to your cart. And then you can check out, just like any other website. You want the, let's see. You like the florals and the labels. Awesome. Oh, Just So Happy said it's their first time catching me live. They love my channel and my style. Thank you so much. Yeah, Jen said you want to make sure it's dry before you put the transfer on. I literally just hit it with one of these. And this probably is not the best thing to clean it with before you apply a transfer. Alcohol, rubbing alcohol, or just like a plain rag. A little Dawn dish soap would probably be a better choice. But yeah, it's stuck beautifully. I love it, I love it, I love it. And so that's one project, right? Now, look how many more I have. Can you imagine how many projects you could do with one pack of transfers? Okay, I really want to do the little yellow bucket. Would any of these look good? Oh, let's do a butterfly on the bucket. Yeah, let's do a butterfly. And then I'm gonna go, I swear. I've been on for an hour and 20 minutes. I got stuff I gotta do. Okay, Jen, I'm not gonna clean this one with the alcohol wipe. I'm gonna see if it sticks a little faster this time. I'll use some rubbing alcohol. I was talking to my friend Sammy, Unicorn Dust Designs, the other day, and she was talking about cleaning stuff, and I was like, yeah, I'm really not the best. Half the time I forget, and half the time I'm like, it'll just add texture. I did take one of these, each transfer out of stock for myself to play with before I even saw them, except for the sheet, because I only could get 3 of the sheet. And then also, if y'all have some good ideas about how to store my transfers once I open them, if you've used them before and you've got good ideas, let me know. So cute little enamel. I'm going to take one of these black butterflies and I'm actually going to put them like just hanging off a little bit. So that's another thing. You don't have to put them flat. They can hug and curve around your surfaces. Yeah, it's sticking much better to this one already, I can tell. I don't think that alcohol wipe is a great choice for cleaning before a transfer, FYI. Tina said, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thank you, dear. If y'all could send this out to your friends, maybe friends that have been wanting to try transfers or milk paint, let them know that Upcycled by Bree now has them covered. And I figured from this first little round of transfers that I purchased, I would just reinvest all the money I made and pick out a few new designs as well. Here very soon. So there you go. Look how buttery smooth that's coming off of there. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then I'll take one of these little tiny ones. I love these leopard print butterflies. I'm gonna have to use them on a project for myself. All right, y'all have any other questions about transfers, milk paint, crackle, anything else? Tracy says she loves them. Well, girl, you know where you can pick them up at. I'm excited. I'm gonna add one more little guy right up here. And of course, you could make this like a double-sided one. You could add some words on the other side, and then you could just flip it around for the season. And again, these little sheets are only $13.99. You get 3 pages, ton of projects out of just one pack of transfers. They're cost efficient, they're time efficient, and they're like stickers for grown-ups. It's a lot easier to do when you have a desk. There we go. All right, and I'm not going to do too much because I will go crazy. Oh, look how pretty the black is against that yellow. Gorgeous. Tracy said she just got the sheep. That a girl. Let me know when you want to pick them up. I'm going to hop on and see what Debbie was talking about with the DIY paintbrushes too, Tracy. So hopefully I will have an update. Hi, Jane. Oh, Jane, I'm so sorry. I'm literally about to say goodbye. I miss you. I was just thinking about you. I'm going live every Saturday now, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. I've kept it pretty consistent. So next Saturday, Jane, be here, please. But I want to let you know, Jane, look what I just added in. Transfers by Redesigned by Prima. I've added in 12 designs. Isn't that exciting? And I had a mega haul, Jane. So catch the replay. drop my comments. I love to read from you and I'll respond. Oh, Teresa bought some transfers and has never tried them before. And Jen said that's a good price on the transfers. Yes, I wanted to provide some different pricing ranges. The bigger ones are a little pricier, closer to $30, but definitely some ranges. So, okay, y'all, I've been on for 85 minutes. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get some stuff done. I appreciate you hanging out with me for this mega haul and for all the shopping and the thumbs ups and the comments. Love y'all. I will be back next week with some edited videos, some fun projects. Have a great weekend. Bye, friends.